I'm here at the Cornwall Civic Complex where several information sessions are being held on ranked ballot elections. With me is City Clerk Manon Levesque. Welcome, Manon.
Hi, thank you.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the information that's being presented to the public today.
So we have 3 information sessions being held today, and what we are doing is explaining how ranked ballot elections work, and so we are giving a detailed explanation of how votes are counted. We are giving an estimate of the cost of that type of election, and we're also talking about alternative voting equipment.
And let's talk about the importance of maybe sharing this information, because for your average citizen, it's not exactly something you can just skim over to really get the gist of it.
It's not. It's a complicated process. There's a lot of math to it, formulas, and so that's what we're here today to let the public know how that works.
And obviously from a city perspective and a clerk's department perspective, you've been doing your fair share of research into how this would work if it was applied to the city of Cornwall.
I sure have, and so I've gone on and do some research on how it works, the implications of all of these things, how it would affect our election process.
And how is it being received so far?
We have a few people that have showed up to listen about how those votes are being counted. We're halfway through our first session now. We have a captivated audience. They are asking lots of questions, and so far they look like they're understanding how and where we're going with that.
And so you've also looked at a municipality in Minnesota, because right now there are no municipalities in Canada. Just tell me a little bit about the system in Minnesota and how that's worked for them.
So they had a lot of research that I went through, actually a whole binder's worth. And so they talked about their procedures, they had their bylaw samples. So everything was posted on their website, and I was able to go through that. And so it would be, if council decided to go this route, we have someone to look at least to get some of the documents prepared and in place.
And how can people find out more information if they weren't able to make the sessions today?
If they're not able to make the sessions, my presentation will be online on our city website. They can contact me directly, so mlevesque@cornwall.ca, or call the city line and they'll transfer them to me. Our next step will be in April. Off the top of my head, I think it's April 12th. It's just before the next council meeting. It'll be an hour before, and the public has the opportunity to come in and let council know what they think about the process.
Excellent. Well, I want to thank you once again for joining me to shed some light on this process.
Thank you.
So make sure your voice is heard and you get the information necessary to make your decision on whether ranked ballots will work for the city of Cornwall. For Community Matters, I'm Gabriel Riviere-Reed.